Well, I'm catching up. Day 15. Who are you talking to exactly? What a great question. You know, there's a saying, a people's perception is their reality. Years ago, I was speaking at a national conference. I was a keynote speaker, and I'm doing this corporate presentation to over, I think it was about 900 people in the room. And I'll never forget at the end of the presentation, this chap walked up to me and he said, "You can't be the same fellow." And I said, "Pardon me?" Turns out this fellow was one of our real estate clients. And for years, I'd only ever spoken to him over the phone. And his perception of me was that I was the newsletter guy, the chap that he paid money to have his newsletter done. He had no idea that I was more than the newsletter guy. And this question is really powerful because at this stage in my career, I have clients who range from small business people right through to major corporates. And the difference, the way they perceive me is quite different. The major corporates see me as a big player in the market. The small people just see me as a local service guy. And so now I'm trying to change who I'm talking to. I want to go away from working with clients, actually doing their work, and I want to start teaching them. So I've worked out who I'm actually talking to. I've got that part nailed down, so I'm not particularly worried about that. But I have a question for you. I'd love your feedback on this. One of the areas that I promote my business is in LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is not set up to target different people at different times. When you do your LinkedIn profile, you basically have to state your case as one person. Now, I can understand you have company pages and all of that, but your overall profile, you're seen as one person. And so the message you may want to get out to one group is probably going to be quite different to another group, because at different phases in our career, we do different things. So my question is, how do you walk that tightrope? Because with some people you want to say some things, with other people you want to say other things. And so that's a challenge I'm going through. So this question's great. And I'm looking at working on it because I think there needs to be a middle ground where you can answer that question in a way that is appropriate. And it's good to see some people joining us down here on the chat here. I've got, just trying to use this. This technology is wonderful. I've been able to, we've got Jason. Hello, Jason. How are you? I'm trying to show it up here on the screen, but it is not coming up. Not to worry. Jason, thank you for joining us. How is the LEDA Challenge working for you? How are you handling this particular question? And thank you very much for saying that you're enjoying catching up on my leaders. I love doing this. If I could just work out how to use the technology, I'd be even better off. So, Jason, thank you very much for dropping by. And for the rest of you, thanks for taking the time to listen to my day 15. Hopefully day 16 and 17 will get better. I'm sure they will with a little practice. Until then, bye for now.